Wonderful. Today I want to talk about resilience. Why is this so important? Because we're living in tough times and we're talking about, how do you respond with disappointments? How do you, when you are knocked down, what do you do? This is a crucial skill because we are uncertain about the future, but what we really need right now is resilience. And I'm going to share with you what is it all about, as well as the qualities of a very resilient person. Why is it so important? Just think about the next statement. Life isn't called the school of hard knocks for nothing. So we're living in a world that you need to do something about the knocks in the world. There will be setbacks. There will be disappointments. There will be, it's so easy that you feel, but I'm not sure what to do, Mario. Please, this is the message that I want you to listen, and so that we can help each other to start really, in this case, to apply our resilience skills. But just want to throw in a thought that I've listened recently. Human beings and human doings. A human being is, we're so busy and busy. We always wants to fix things. But human being is, we need to, during this time, think about where we are. And I want to repeat what this person said. He said, God wants to work through you before he wants to work mightily through you to others. So please apply these principles. That to me is very important. So when you are knocked down, let me start throwing something in. Number one is acknowledge the situation. In other words, take a step back. Very important. That's going to be always step number one. Step number two is you've got to start making a plan. Not doing anything, it's dangerous sometimes. So reevaluate, think of new ways, brainstorm, benchmark. And then you're going to pick yourself up. I know it's not easy, but you've got to pick yourself up. Think about the words can and cannot. The big difference between cannot and can is just the last three words or letters N-O-T. That's the difference between success and failure. So yes, we can do that. Very important. So if you're knocked down, where do we start? What about your own resilience? How we can fix it? It's very important because there will be adversity. It is a tough time. It's going to be difficult, but what do we do? And listen to my next statement. Stop being a prisoner to your past and become an architect of your future. I love this specific principle. To me, that's very important. So if you want to be resilient, where do we start? What's going to be the first thing we do? And I'm always saying there's about 5 feelings that build resilience. Number one, competencies. You got to feel, you got to, be successful and start doing something. The second one is optimism. You got to feel, I know it's difficult outside, but you got to be hopeful and encouraged about the way you're going to tackle the future. There's got to be something like you need to be empowered, this potency. The fourth one is all about usefulness. You must feel needed versus, well, I cannot do anything. And the last one is belonging. In other words, is that feeling of value. You can play a role. But listen to the next qualities of what we call the high resilient people. Number one, they've got a strong sense of purpose. I love it. Let me repeat, a strong sense of purpose. Number two, they are self-reliant. Very important. And number three, they've got a support network. So I want to ask you, what about your support network? And then the fourth one is they are accepting. In other words, they accept the frustrations, disappointments, and all these type of things, and they realize it's part of their life. But they don't just stay there. And then number five is they are optimists. In other words, they are not a victim. They want to stay there. And then the final one, very important also, they take care of their health. To me, that's very important. So please, watch out for these principles. Watch out for your attitudes. See how you can apply it. And I want you to be like, apply these type of things. That to me is very important. I want to just throw in these principles, and I want to ask you, how resilient are you right now? And let me give you an example. If you're going back to the workplace, and listen to this, it's 3 weeks later or 4 weeks later, and the first day that you are in the office, you arrive at work and you've been told that your job will be eliminated in another 4 weeks. What are the various reactions and actions that you're going to do right now? And I want you to be very specific. You say, Mario, please don't go there, but that's possible. That's real. I'm not negative. Think about it. And I want to test your resilience. And I want to throw this in towards the end of the season. Remember, dear past, thank you for your lessons. Dear future, I'm ready. Listen to my language. I'm ready. And dear God, thank you for another chance. Yes, there's got to be another chance. And I want you to apply this. You know, there's some brilliant research. I'm not going to go through this. You can work through our notes about Viktor Frankl and his experiences and all these type of things. Very, very powerful. So what are we saying? And I love this next quote. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. Let me repeat. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. So please, if you don't leave your past in the past, it will destroy your future. Live for what today has to offer. Very important. Not for what yesterday has taken away. Don't stay there. And I want to close with something very powerful. It's something about what I've seen before. It's the Irish blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Wow. Go and make a difference. Remember, you are special. Apply your what? Your resilience. Because I want to close again with Isaiah 44 verse 3. I will pour water on thirsty lands. Time is right for something very big right now. Be resilient. Apply, apply, apply. God bless you.